Why, hello there, it's Mr. McFlanagan, your old buddy, your old pal, your old chum, and I'm here to bring you a Star Wars Force Awakening review. I just went and seen the movie last night in 3D, I pre-ordered my tickets, had a really good time, and before I get into anything about the movie, I want to tell you the bad. The only thing that I thought was kind of weird and kind of stood out to me is the lead character, Rey, the female character, lives on a desert planet, okay? A hot desert planet, and she is pasty white. I mean, even if she covers herself up most of the day, you think at some point she would have got a little bit of color to her, maybe a slight tan, because that was the only thing I was like, how is this white girl out here on this desert planet not getting a tan? Stuck out to me, bothered me a little bit. But now that that's out of the way, I want to get into the movie. Now, first off, I want to talk about my overall experience. I went to a theater opening night, 7 p.m., very first showing. I went to the very first showing of Star Wars, okay? And I expected it to be rowdy and a lot of annoying people. This was the first movie in a long time where people just went in, they sat down, they watched the movie. People weren't getting up to go to the restroom. Matter of fact, I don't think I seen anybody get up to go to the restroom. There was nobody talking, there was nobody being rude. It was probably the best movie experience I've had in quite some time, just for the audience respect. You know, the audience had massive respect for the movie, and that says a lot about the movie. I seen it in 3D, okay? Let's talk about graphics first. Let's get into these graphics. I watched it in 3D, and it was probably some of the best 3D I have seen in a long time. There's a couple snow maps, and it was actually snowing in the theater. I mean, you could see particles of snow coming down off the screen. Beautiful. A couple times, some of the ships came straight out of the screen. They felt like they were right in your face. It was a beautiful thing. And also, I want to say I'm not going to give you any spoilers in this review, so don't worry about any of that. Now, graphically speaking, this is probably some of the best CGI work I have ever seen in a movie, period. I mean, it felt 100% genuine and real. And also, you could tell that they used a lot of practical effects and kept it very down-home and, you know, kept it original. It was just great. The effects were fantastic. No complaints. Let's get into some characters, okay? Some characters. Han Solo, you know, he's 73 years old. You know, Harrison Ford's 73 years old. And for being 73 and not playing that role in over 30 years, I mean, you gotta realize, guys, he has not played Han Solo in 30 years. He absolutely nailed it. You know, he absolutely nailed it. Once you get over the fact that he's older, he absolutely nailed the part. It felt like Han Solo. He was witty, he was charming, he was adventurous. It was fantastic. I don't know what they did to his hair, but his hair was gorgeous. His hair was beautiful. But, okay, Carrie Fisher. Let's go on to Princess Leia. I don't know. Carrie's had some issues over the years, drug use, whatever. I don't know. I can't remember what it was all about. But she didn't look too good as of, like, maybe 10 years ago. But in the movie, man, I don't know what she's doing. Pilates, whatever. She looked fantastic. Fantastic acting, as usual. You know, fantastic. Now let's get into the new cast. I'm not actually going to go through each character in the new cast, but I will say the new cast is fantastic. Each character seemed new, original, and fresh, and it wasn't like any certain character I was like, I really don't care about this character. Every single character, their acting was good enough to make you care about that individual character, and I really didn't have a favorite. I mean, maybe Rey. I thought the chick that played Rey did a fantastic job. That may be my favorite character as of from the newly introduced non-original characters. The villain was fantastic. I thought his voice acting was really good, really drawed you in. The space battle scenes were fantastic. The movie really left nothing, you know, they did everything, they left everything on the table. I have nothing but positive things to say about the movie. I mean, I don't want to give you any spoilers. All I can say is if you haven't seen the movie, go see it, because it's one of those few movies that just did everything right, and it did what the previous movies couldn't do, what 1, 2, and 3 couldn't do. You know, I don't know if maybe they were out of ideas at that moment, but this movie nails it. 100% nails it. I sound like a little schoolgirl To me, it's one of the few movies that can make you feel like a kid again. You know, there's not very many movies out there these days that can make you feel like a 10-year-old again, and your imagination is captured, your full attention is given. You just sit there with your jaw open, staring at the screen, completely enthralled, and I have to say, it's the best 12 bucks I have spent in a long, long time. And I will be seeing this movie again, because one time is not enough. You're so shocked and you're so into the action that it's not enough to just see it one time. And also, the movie is just straight action-packed. There's very few slow moments. There's very few like changes in pace. It's just constantly firing information at you, constantly firing action scenes. There's tons of different scenery to see, tons of different planets they visit. It's just fantastic. I mean, there's nothing more I can say. Now, I hope you enjoyed my review. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to tell you how good the movie was. I didn't want to spoil anything for you. This gameplay was a 37-6, I think. Probably one of my better gameplays in a while. As soon as I got home from the theater, I jumped on Star Wars Battlefront because I was so hyped. I was hyped to the moon. I wanted to get back in that atmosphere. I wanted to get back on Jaku and rape some scrubs. And that's what happened. But thanks for watching. I'm Mr. McFlanagan. Leave me your comments down in the comment section. If you've seen the movie, let me know, because maybe I'm crazy, but I thought the movie was fantastic. Later.